Okay, so we're talking about Fred's hamstring stretch, and he's having a very hard time, particularly on his left side. So here we are.
Okay, so just getting Fred to tolerate the initial position of the hamstring stretch will be half the exercise right now. So remember, this is the hip, so we're going to try to keep the hip a little bit more in neutral. And here I'm just bringing the knee a little bit to straight. Not perfectly straight, but kind of like this. And then I'm waiting to see if he'll just let me sit in that position. So with this finger, I'm keeping it in neutral. Oh, let me a little further back. And now I'm just trying to see if he'll tolerate a little bit of straightening. And then what I'm doing with my index fingers down here is once he lets me do this position, I'm pushing up at the ankle like this. And then I'm doing like little pushes, and then I'm releasing all the way.
So you're pushing up at the toe,
At
kind
the
of
toe.
in a scooped motion.
And I'm holding with this hand, I'm holding the legs straight.
Okay.
So he's not bending his knee, he's really kind of bending his ankle. See, all this trembling is all this nerve tension here.
Okay, so that's just trying to loosen up the nerves.
Because these are the nerves that have all the issues.
Okay.
And then maybe you can progress the hamstring a tiny bit. So here I got a tiny bit on it because he let me do it. And then he doesn't want me to do it again, so I'll go back and work to get it in neutral again.
And a question is, we all have always this thing with Fred where he doesn't want you to touch him, and we talked about how you just kind of hold him in the right position and wait it out. Is that something that we just can't do with this because he can't even do the position? Or
Well, I think that he's just has so much tension in that leg that just getting him in the position, you will get him to. Like, look, if I put him like this, he's comfortable. He's not fighting me.
Right.
So I just want to do like tiny adjustments, and I'd be patient with him. So he's already pulling the leg away right now. Just until we finally, and here I'm waiting, and here I'm waiting. And just get him right, and that's where he doesn't want me to do it, so that's where I'm going to try to keep him right here.
Okay, and on his other leg where he does a little better, we can do it
Yes,
normally.
other leg you can do it more normally. But this leg, I would do a combination of these like little nerve flosses, we call them.
Okay. And if he starts to tolerate this eventually, then we would go back to the normal.
Yeah,
right?
and remember, if you do a little bit of nerve flossing the right way, then you might be able to get a tiny bit of a hamstring stretch right after.
Really? Why? What does that do?
Because it's an extra different kind of stretch to the nerve.
I see. Okay.
So that may help you. So if you do this first, you may be able to do, a half an inch progression or something.
Okay.
So kind of use it in conjunction.
Okay, cool.
Okay.